Hello, 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 and welcome to the Journey with Janey podcast. I am your host, Jane Anderson. This is season two, and this is the Quiet Reset, a season of reflection, rest, and gentle rediscovery. Now, over the past few weeks, we've been talking about just taking the pause and yeah, the impending Christmas, the deep winter that we're heading into, the dark nights, the dark days, to be fair. It's absolutely wet, windy. I did want to go outside and speak to you all today. Not happening. You would never have heard a word of what I was saying. So today I am going to talk about being still and leave you with a little bit of homework. I travelled across to Northern Ireland last week for the Dynamite Lifestyle Christmas party, which was absolutely amazing, surrounding myself with the people that lift me up. My face is still sore from smiling, and I've talked about this many times about finding your tribe. And, you know, love goes out to each and every person that has helped me so far on my journey, not just within Dynamite Lifestyle, my friends, my family, and anybody else who I've met along on this journey that has helped lift me up. And that is what we need to do. Find the people who help you, find the people who get what you're actually doing. Um, So that's enough of me babbling on my trip. It was absolutely amazing, as you can imagine. Lots of synchronicities, lots of closure, and yeah, I get home, it's raining, it's wet, it's windy. You get back into home life. What I've tried to do this week, Monday, Tuesday, is be like I was when I was away. Spend time doing what I was doing when I was away, which was writing and actually getting my pencils out again. I used to draw and paint a lot. So that is something that I'm starting to do a little bit more of. So find that thing. Think about what you used to do to make you, like what you used to do, I don't know, before kids, before whatever happened, that made you smile. I mean, I'm not going to show you some of my drawings, but it was a starter yesterday when I got the pencils out. I haven't ventured to opening the paint pot yet. So back onto the Christmas kind of winter trait. At Christmas, we often imagine that everything should feel bright and joyful. And after being out for my morning walk this morning with the dogs, nature tells us a different truth. In winter, even the strongest oak tree stands bare, and underneath the surface, its roots are quietly deepening into the earth, preparing for spring, for that growth. That's what the quiet reset is all about. This is what season two of my podcast is all about. We all carry that closed book. I'm just going to use this one. It's the one I finished while I was away. Closed book inside us. The chapters that we don't open, and especially at this time of year, it's the chapters that we don't want to revisit. But sometimes we have to revisit to not overcome, but to move forward. And one of the things that I've sort of come to realize is that rediscovery often happens in those darkest moments. And it just takes a single spark to help us see that next page in the book, to help us open that chapter. So the quiet reset for me at the minute is helping people and be it organizations, groups of people, workshops, whatever, honor that quiet season that we're in at the moment. The pause, the stillness, the underground strengthening, putting down those roots to move forward into spring of next year, of 2026. I help people find the meaning, the clarity, and the direction when their life has changed. Like I said about, you know, not wanting to open those chapters, but sometimes we have to, even if it's just briefly, just to skim the surface. And don't force a festive feeling that you may not have. We all go through things at different stages, at different speeds. Um, so as we move through Christmas, look after yourself. And if this has resonated just a little bit, if you know someone who's in the winter season or holding a closed book, or if that's actually you, reach out and let's have a chat. Uh, because, like I mentioned at the start, getting the right support, finding that tribe, that one small spark can help you turn the page. And like that grand oak tree that's working underground, let's prepare for spring and and build on 2026. I honestly am looking forward to what 2026 is going to bring. It's the year of new beginnings. I'm not going to go into a full cycle of what how the years and things work. We've been on a 9-year cycle, but that's yeah, this is all quite new to me. So just briefly, there's a certain peace that arrives when we finally stop, and it's giving yourself permission to stop. When the noise quietens, and what's left is the sound of your own breathing. In the stillness, we often find what we've been seeking all along. Not necessarily the answers, but it might be that little whisper, that thought that drops into your head. Hands up, I used to fill every silence with activity, and as a mum, as a farmer's wife, it's go, go, go. You never stop. You have to do this, you have to do that. You're expected to do this, you're expected to do that. And the journey I've been on has actually changed that. And loss or a change, a major change in your life, as a way of stripping away what isn't actually essential in your life. And the big thing for me is that silence teaches us that silence isn't emptiness, it's the space to just tune out and just be. So, over the past few weeks, November's been a bit of a month for me, and I've had to spend time on going back inward and finding who I am. So, December is a time to listen. Listen to your body, listen to what you need. Notice those little things beneath the stillness. And remember, the world look outside looks bare, especially here in the UK. Life is preparing to bloom again, and the same is true with us. And I think what I'm saying is we can go, 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 but sometimes we actually need to stop and not put those extra meetings in, finish and actually just be with ourselves. And I'm saying, what the other thing I will say is, if you finish work, whenever you finish work before Christmas, actually set aside an hour a day just to sit with a cup of coffee and a notebook and a pen. Um, and I'm going to leave you with a little bit of a meditation and a thought process. So it's those small shifts, a thought, a decision to actually rest, and a moment of trusting in it's okay to sit and do nothing because you're not actually sitting doing nothing. You are giving yourself permission to listen to where you need to be going. So I know many of you listen while you're driving or while you're busy or in the gym. So please come back and listen to this. I'm going to do a little bit of um, well, today I invite you to pause with me. It'll be 5 minutes max. I want you to close your eyes if you can. Let your shoulders drop, be it sitting or lying down, whichever you feel comfortable. And take a deep breath in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. Same again. Breathe in through the nose. Big deep breath in and out through the mouth. And again, big deep breath in, slowly. Hold at the top. Relax your shoulders. Breathe out. And just be. There's nothing to fix, nothing to solve. Just be here in this moment. Stillness isn't about doing nothing. It is about meeting yourself as you are. When we stop pushing, life has space to meet us halfway. And from that space, something new always begins. Feel your breath, put a hand on your heart. Feel your breath in and out, in and out. In numerology, December 10 is distilled to the number 1, the number of beginnings. The energy of this day invites courage, leadership, and independence. For me, that doesn't mean doing more. It means trusting myself more deeply. As you move through this week, notice what wants to emerge within you. Not as a resolution or a plan, but as a quiet knowing. That little whisper that says, it's time. Beginnings don't erase what came before. They actually grow from it. Every loss, every lesson, every winter becomes the soil for new life. Take a deep breath in and draw your breath up from your feet, up through your body to the top of your head, and exhale. Thank you for sharing this moment of stillness with me. I'm Janey, and this is Janey with Janey. Until next time, trust the quiet and trust that the beginnings are taking root within you. Come back to this if you just need 3 minutes, 4 minutes to just chill, to just honor that power of being quiet. Pop some reflection questions for you to journal on in the episode description, guys. So until next time, take care. Thank you for joining me on the Journey with Janey podcast. It's always a pleasure to be with you on a Wednesday or whenever you are downloading and listening to the Journey with Janey podcast. All I ask is that you subscribe so you never miss an episode. And also remember, there are ways of contacting me through my website on www.journeywithjaney.com. There's a contact button to book a call, which is a free 15-minute call. And all the details of the ways to work with me are on my website. I'm always available for a chat, a DM, or just a message via LinkedIn or Instagram. We all have the social handles now. Just drop me a message and let's talk. And remember, we don't have to do this alone, which is exactly why I am here to help guide you on this journey. I am the me that I needed 3 years ago, and I hope and feel that I can help you on your journey of moving forward by taking small, simple steps. So from me to you, take care.